All right, this is just a test. I am trying to make sure I can live stream from YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And it looks like it's working, kind of. It's slow. There's some buffering on the YouTube side. But it seems to be working on both sides of the world. So you'll have to do a quick update. Let me know what you think. See, there's some buffering there on the Twitch side. And I wonder if it's because I'm watching both streams. Let me see if if I pause the preview, and I pause the preview here, if that helps at all. Alright, bear with me here. I'm going to pull up everything on my phone and see if stream is okay there. Turn the background. I've got the speakers on because I was out here doing some layout. Here, hold on. Since we're doing the testing, let's do the testing correctly. There, microphone's on. And you're in an aerial position right now on the very tippy-toppy monitor. As you can see, I've done a little bit of layout changes while this is all going. All right, so we're going to leave that up. All right. Yep, there's some buffering for sure. It doesn't like that. What I find funny is the music's different from my background versus what's playing. I'm just loading up the other phone so I can see what Twitch is doing. What I find funny is... Okay. All right. So now I've got Twitch on one phone, YouTube on the other, so I can see how the stream is handling it. So this is just a test, like I said, but while I got you here, we'll run through and see. Oh, wow. So Twitch being the primary, it's getting the feed before YouTube. There is a very long delay on the YouTube side. So let's say 1, 2, 3. It's a 15-second delay from Twitch to YouTube. But it looks like it is handling it. It's just, there's some buffering and some issues. So now I'm curious with some movement what it looks like. So I'm going to do a couple of little weeble wobble movements here just to see how the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream handle it. All right, I'm just turning the volume down on the phones. I got, let's see here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take, now that I know that this is working, and I don't have to worry about sound quality in the microphone, I can actually set the webcam up on a tripod like I used to originally. So, and now we'll be able to maneuver as needed. You know, if I'm doing a certain exercise, I can move the camera to show said exercise, and it's not just a static position. But there, as you can see, things have changed a little bit. I've got all my bands up here. I've got my booty bands. I've got my ankle bands. I did move the Odin's Raven flag from under here because now this is where the half rack is going to live. This is where the leg extension hamstring curl machine is going to live. And then this guy, or this spot here, this is going to be where the hack squat leg press, that's going to live. So we now know what the layout is going to look like. The bench is going to be where it is because this is where the spotter arms come out on the half rack. So with that in mind, you know, this will be this here a little bit closer, a little bit farther. This will be where the bench is for, you know, barbell work, incline work, yo-yo rows, back, you know, pull day, cable work, that kind of jazz. So it looks like everything is working. YouTube, Twitch, everything's online. And I'm glad that everybody's gonna see the same overlay now. So let's see here, this is gonna be for leg day. So that shows all the exercises that happen. For Twitch, this is the first time you guys have seen this. I might get a heart rate monitor going again because now I have the phone freed up and I don't have to have the phone running Twitch. So the bad part is because the camera is now on a tripod, when I'm looking at the screen, I'm not looking at the camera. I have to get used to looking at the camera. Again, I have to put like a small mirror or something here so I remember to look at the daggone camera and not the Twitch stream, or the OBS system, so I'm constantly updating and watching stuff. So, but just for funsies, because I have to take a shower before I go to dinner anyway, just so we can see what the framing looks like. And granted, I got the door open too, so it's a little dark. Like I said, I just want to see what movement looks like on the streams, what the sound is like, all that jazz. Speaking of which, let's turn the tunes back up to normal operating volume so I can hear what all the sounds and everything look like and see what it sounds like. Oh. Okay, so real quick, since I've got that pause, I just thought about this. I won't be able to see the chat. So let's do a pop out here. And then we're going to bring up Twitch. And we're going to do test. So I can see where I need to put things. Okay, so that's gonna be what it's gonna be. If I have it set up, there's the chat there. Yeah, I'll just have to keep my eye on the chat because it's a lot smaller now. Which is fine. I can still see it. So, just so you can see what it looks like, what I got going on right now. This isn't going to be what it looks like while the stream's going. This is, you know, my personal cell phone's running YouTube, the backup cell phone's running Twitch, just so I can see what the stream looks like without using the apps, because evidently if I have the stream going on the actual site, it lags out, so it won't actually, it keeps buffering. So by doing it without having the stream previews running, I think that's going to be my best bet. And of course, OBS is down here. And then in the background, I've got Spotify rolling. That's what that little plug-in you see in the top right-hand corner. That's Spotify. So if you're curious what song I'm listening to that pops on, that's it there. And then of course, the workouts are listed. And I'll probably get the heart rate monitor going again once I remember how to do that and throw it in there. But that's what we're working with, a 20-year-old computer as well. You know, that computer's older than my kid is. But now that we have the setup working, you know, I can move the camera around, have it in a static location for specific workouts. And it looks like everything's moving okay. It's just a 15-second delay to YouTube versus the 15 to Twitch. So I'll do a couple more movements just to have a record of movements, so I know what they look like. Oh, that's one thing I didn't even think about. The door's open right now. Give me just a second. Odin. Let me close the door since the lighting is going to be different, because natural lighting versus not natural lighting. Let's see. I still need to clean my floors, I know. So if you're watching this in the future, please let me know what you think on Twitch and on YouTube. Let me know if there's something, if it's better with the door closed and these lights on, or what. If the sound was a dramatic change. Of course, I'm going to watch these myself, but if the sound was a dramatic change when I close the door with the speakers, because I do have the speakers playing in the background on top of the track that's going over the stream. And I usually rock at about, 20 there, so, and I'm seeing some latency issues on YouTube. That's absolutely disgusting. It's all right. I can't do anything about it. I mean, my internet's not exactly the bestest in the world. Living up here in the mountains, I'm lucky to have the internet. So the fact that I get to do this is pretty dang cool in my books. So yeah, there we go. I think I finally figured it out to where both streaming services are receiving a signal. So, cool. Alrighty, now that we've got that figured out, we'll have our full trial run on Monday for leg day. Dumbbell only leg day. All this stuff, this layout stuff that I did was just to find out where the pieces are going to sit. I unfortunately am not going to get the Gazelle Pro like I wanted to. I will get the BLP01 from RitFit, the smaller one. The Gazelle Pro will not fit in here. It is too large. But it looks like the Anubis 2.0 will fit just fine with the spotter arms. And the height, that was the other thing I was worried about, was the height, because of the track for the garage door. It looks like it's just gonna hit right behind it at the highest point, and the pull-up bar is actually lower than this, so I won't have to worry about racking my knuckles on that track when I'm trying to do pull-ups. So that's all good and dandy saying that. but I won't know for sure until it's here, of course. And like I said, the floor is a mess. Don't look at it. This is the footprint for the leg press hack squat here. It's quite large, and I still may have to go this way with it a little bit or this way with it a little bit, depending upon how much space I actually need for loading and unloading plates on it. And then the half rack, the blue tape is the spotter arms when they stick out, but when the spotter arms aren't on, it's just the green tape. And then the blue box over there is the leg press, or I'm sorry, leg extension and hamstring curls. So I still have that blank spot here for another battle flag. And then, like I said before, if anybody wants to send a t-shirt up above the mirrors on both sides, I've got open space to put t-shirts or small battle flags that size for representing. So yeah, like I said, I do believe this was a successful test. Everything seems to be working. All my control mechanisms still function properly. So I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to go inside. I got to take a shower and get ready to go over to the in-laws for dinner because the sister-in-law is in town and that doesn't happen often. So we're going to go over there, spend time with her. So yeah, we'll see y'all later when we go do a bottle baby feed. So see ya. Let me know what you think in the comments and like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all that jazz.